I don't know if he's correct. I have to say I read the SEC's complaint. It's very persuasive. Elon Musk says that there is other evidence perhaps that would make it not so persuasive. If there is, okay, obviously want to keep an open mind to that. But otherwise, I have to say I'm just mystified here. This is not a Mark Cuban situation. Elon Musk is the CEO of what was a $50 billion super high profile public company. What you want to do in that case is get this behind you as quickly as possible for the company's sake, not just your own personal sake. And the fact that the SEC settlement apparently would not have required him to step down as CEO, it sounds good. So I just don't understand why the board hasn't insisted that this be put behind the company. And obviously the shareholders are suffering as a result of that.
Our reporting, by the way, Henry, I don't know whether you're aware of it, is that the deal that was on the table apparently would have required Mr. Musk to step aside for a period potentially of 2 years. But
as chairman, though, not as CEO. Is it? Right.
As chairman.
But he could stay as CEO, which is still very important, so he has operational control. And it sounds like what he wants is 100% vindication, and I can certainly understand that. But again, the case the SEC has made seems quite strong.
Mr. Gorman, how much trouble is Musk in?
Having your name on the other side of a case caption from the SEC is always a lot of trouble, and Mr. Musk certainly has a problem here. That doesn't mean this is the end of the road. This is the beginning of the road, and whether or not the SEC is going to be able to prevail in this case is anybody's guess at this point. When you look at that complaint, you've got about 20 plus pages of facts about this and facts about that and facts about the other thing, but most of them are not really relevant to the issue. What's key here is the Twitter feed, less than 10 words, and everybody looks at the funding secured part of it, those last 2 words. You got to look at the preface to that. The preface is, I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this tells you the deal's not done. They haven't made a decision. It tells you that things aren't going forward yet. It tells you exactly what the rest of the facts around the SEC's complaint say. They're looking at it, and they did look at it, and they didn't go forward with it. So modify funding secured with those words, and you've got the SEC's case. They could well lose this case.
Thomas, I'm going to steal a page book from Tyler's playbook, and that is probably ask you a question that has many layers to it. But here goes. For one, Tesla back in 2013 actually filed an 8K with the SEC saying that Elon Musk's Twitter account would be used to release materially pertinent information on behalf of the company. So by doing that, doesn't that also put the company in jeopardy, particularly when the SEC is citing conversations that the head of investor relations is having with various analysts on Wall Street who are inquiring about this tweet, funding secured, and the head of HR says, yes, there is a firm offer?
No, I don't think that changes anything. What putting that in their 8K did was allow the company to use the Twitter feed. But the Twitter feed's not the issue. What the SEC is really claiming in simple terms is Elon Musk lied when he said funding secured. But nobody's disputing the fact that he talked to the Saudi Wealth Fund. Nobody's disputing the fact that they have the money and that he was comfortable that he could get them to provide it if, when he got done thinking about the deal, he wanted to go forward. And this is a man with a track record. So he has a track record of raising money all the time for this company. It fits right in with what he said. I think what he said is more than defensible.